There are numerous visual arts and craft groups in the area, some of which have received community investment funding as part of Wigan Council's DEAL initiative. The main art gallery situated in the east of the borough is the Turnpike in Lee, with exhibition space also forming part of the Old Courts in Wigan.
So the Turnpike is a purpose-built art gallery, and a lot of people think that purpose-built art galleries are there just to show nice artworks and to have things on the wall which are quite static. But I think we know that the gallery is more than that. The gallery is a way to promote critical thinking, to help people find their own voice, find their own creativity, to present them with an alternative viewpoint, a window into a bigger world. And we're aware of the impact that a gallery can have on a place. And so what we want is we want people to come on that journey with us. And they may be sceptical and they may not be comfortable with some of the works that we show, but we just want them to have an opinion. And I think that's incredibly important for a small town like Lee, is that people develop an opinion and develop their own way of seeing.
Turnpike Tots actually started as part of the Wellfest programme in 2017, and since then it's really built into a regular group of parents and toddlers who come together here. They make together, get creative, get messy, explore art through play. Really the concept behind that is that it's as much about the parents as it is about the toddlers, and having that social space to come together when potentially they might not be meeting up with other mums or dads during the week.
I think the benefits of the arts to children is massive, really. Not only does it give them, it encourages them to be independent, it also makes them more imaginative, and it develops their social skills, as well as obviously developing the skills that they need, the basic skills of language development, and the creativity that comes from it, I think, is just making children think in different ways. At a very young age.
This covers all bases. They learn so much, hands-on, getting messy, doing all sorts of things, seeing things that they wouldn't see in my home. And you can see their brains working and figuring things out over there with the overhead projector. They couldn't figure out how their hand was here, but it was on the wall. And I just think it's great for them. They learn so much from it.
We think it's really important that children have access to cultural education and that schools are offering that to their young people. It's been great to work in partnership with some schools locally to really develop what they're offering for students.
Wigan STEAM are an amazing organisation. They've had funding from Greater Manchester. They do a range of brilliant activities, arts, crafts, digital, maths, engineering, a great programme, really investing in cultural education and particularly for our younger people.
A number of residents have used creativity to help tackle addiction and depression.
When I found out about the All Cause, I was just in a really, really bad place. I'd been a successful teacher, but unfortunately, due to mental health issues and alcohol, I'd got myself in a really, really bad place. And they offered me a creative kind of opportunity with a studio that I could get in, I could get involved and do what I was really, really passionate about. And that was really the start of something wonderful. Being part of this creative community and all the support that I've been given, it's been fantastic because it's given me the confidence to go back into teaching, and I've been well enough to do that. So I've gone back 4 months teaching philosophy and religion, which was my original subject, but also I've been doing fashion and creativity, just done 4 big workshops for the youth zone, which culminated in a fashion show, and it's just been an amazing experience just to be able to get back into kind of giving that creativity back. And I've got people volunteering here that are also getting involved, which has just been fantastic.
Addaction is a drug and alcohol service with a broad range of activities and group work that include creative arts and crafts.
I just started coming here and it started opening up after a couple of days, and then before you know it, started making friends in here, got to know everyone. And then when they had the creative groups and that, it calmed me down and gave me something else to do, and all the advice and support that I've had, it's got me back on track.
And it builds you back up, getting ready for the following week coming as well, where you can just get lost in your own thought. But these groups are like, without the groups, it's unthinkable. For me personally, I don't know about anybody else, but It's like I have did really well and I've messed up. I didn't attend groups at the time, and that kept happening. But over the last 2 years, I did a year attending groups every single day, including the Saturday group. Absolutely, everything's turned around. I'm happier, my kids are happier. The whole family impacted on it is like, it's so nice to be able to say, well, do you know what, it's all right to have a bad day without it being drug-related. That happens in life, and it's about how you move forward. And coming and attending groups, I've learned how to do that.
We run a weekly art group every Wednesday. This group is for adults who might need additional support needs. It might be due to carer duties, loneliness, or previous mental health difficulties.
I suffer from depression. I have done for a number of years. I find it difficult to go to places, especially if I don't know where I'm going. I found that I was not doing much during the day, apart from watching television. A friend told me about Umbrella Art, and I came, and it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Everybody's friendly. I've been coming now for past 4 weeks or so, and I really do look forward to coming out. It's made a big change.
Being able to express yourself maybe through colour and shape and form rather than through counselling is also quite beneficial. We're not an arts therapist, so we will always, if we feel people are in further need, we will refer on. But for those that don't, that just need that art input, then that's what we're here for.
I had worked with the artist Mark Storrott previously on a project that took place in a theatre, and I was really keen to work with him again because I felt that he would be the ideal artist to engage residents in a tower block and take them on that really deep, high-quality artistic journey.
The highlight has been basically getting to know people in the building, where normally you'd walk past them day in, day out, and just people ignore them because you don't know them.
To introduce people to what is going on around them, you know, connecting them back up to the resources that are available within their own community. That includes social care services and activities alongside culture.
We've been to theatres, which I would never, ever have done on my own. We've been to museums, which was a feat in itself, really, because I wouldn't have gone there, enjoyed every minute of it.
My parents got cancer, and I sort of, when I did my picture, it was like, my heart hurt, and it's like, because my dad's poorly as well, it's like it's my curling role, but this gives me like a break from the curling role. It's been brilliant.
It's a very beautiful, sensitive process that allows people to really grow, to really share in each other's experience and to really come out the other end with something that impacts on their heart and life.
Headstroke is a local charity that supports stroke survivors and carers.
We have one gentleman at the moment. When he first joined us, all his paintings were very black. He wasn't in a good place at that moment in time. And now we look at the artwork that he does. It's very, very bright. It's just completely different person. And he recognises that himself. And that's part of the stroke journey he's been on. So to see that transformation in quite a short period of time, that's an amazing piece of work, yeah.
It gets me out. And with other people, you see. Like I say, with being on my own and that, it gets a bit monotonous. So I don't know what I'd have done without Fingerhead. I always say, the NHS saved my life. Fingerhead gave me a life, if that makes sense.
I find now, doing what I do, that if you don't get both people, carer and the stroke survivor, interested into something, it can get they can get not angry with one another, but it does cause problems in that respect. So this group helps them to mix and do things separately sometimes, which is a good thing.
Oh, it's great. We sometimes just chat and we look at people's work and we say, oh, it's good, you know. And it's nice to have a group of people who are the same as me.